Hi, I'm Chris. I'm an anxiety and OCD therapist, and I've walked the path of recovery myself. If any of the following sounds familiar, then this video is for you. Are you constantly worried, whether it's about the smallest things or huge things, even up to an existential crisis? Do you suffer from intrusive thoughts? Those scary, unrequested thoughts about harming others, sexuality, or any number of inappropriate thoughts that feel so real it's terrifying? Is your body always on high alert, as if there's a constant threat? Are you exhausting yourself trying to control everything in a life that you feel completely out of control of? Have you turned to compulsions, trying to regain some control over these overwhelming thoughts and feelings? Are you full of doubt and pessimism? Do you feel trapped or lost and believe there is no way out? I understand because I've been there. I tried medication and therapy with very limited success. Anxiety disorders don't just disturb your internal world, they ripple out, affecting your life and the people around you. Relationships become strained as an inner turmoil gets projected outward, or as you seek constant reassurance from loved ones, stressing them out as well. There's even a form of OCD called relationship OCD, where you question everything about your relationship, doubting your partner's faithfulness, your own feelings, or whether you're in the right relationship. Left unchecked, this behavior can end relationships, but that's a topic for another day. Anxiety, OCD, and stress are well known to bring on health issues such as high blood pressure, IBS, and many other conditions are closely related to anxiety. Anxiety and OCD can also be a contributor to many serious illnesses. Ask any doctor and they'll tell you that stressed people have far more illness than calm people. The weight of the world often drives OCD sufferers to retreat from life, seeking safety at home, but this isolation can make things worse. Without interaction, loneliness and fear set in, slowly turning their home into a prison due to compulsions or a lack of self-esteem. If left untreated, this can spiral into depression. So first, let's ask, what is OCD? The official definition of OCD is obsessive compulsive disorder is a long-lasting disorder in which a person experiences uncontrollable and reoccurring thoughts, obsessions, engages in repetitive behaviors, compulsions, or both, which lead the person to feel compelled to complete them again and again. We then need to ask, is OCD the problem or is it the symptom? In my experience, the official OCD definition appears to be a list of symptoms. Whether this manifests as washing hands, repeatedly due to obsessions with cleanliness, locking doors and windows, or checking the oven is off, fearing that you're being controlled or perhaps that you're going to go crazy, Googling symptoms all day suspecting you may have an illness, thinking that something bad will happen to you or a loved one, fear that you may have assaulted someone, or more pure O-type mental compulsions, like having to repeat mantras or count a certain number of times or breathe in certain ways. These are all just symptoms. They don't mean anything. They are just a trap that OCD uses to sabotage your life. This is where my approach to therapy can make a difference. First, we need to understand OCD and its underlying causes. Simply treating the symptoms is like mopping up water without fixing the leaking pipe. If you only focus on the OCD, the obsessions and the compulsions will just shift to something else. So we need to address the core of the issue, which is emotional exhaustion, unprocessed trauma, low self-esteem, and negative thinking. And a quick point, if you think that you don't have anxiety, try resisting your compulsions and see what happens. I'll explain how all of this works and why anxiety and OCD behave the way they do. With a strong foundation, you'll feel empowered to move forward in your recovery, equipped to recognize and counteract OCD's tricks. Next, I'll teach you how to desensitize your body and quiet your mind. This will help you stay calmer overall, and when anxiety or panic does strike, you'll have proven techniques to soothe your unconscious mind and return to calmness. With these tools, we'll engage in the most transformative practice, exposure and response prevention, or ERP. If you've tried ERP before, or if it seems too scary, I understand, but this is your key to freedom. I teach ERP in a way that's gradual and paced to your comfort level, or if you're ready, you can dive right in. We also need to address the thoughts themselves. We'll also work on reprogramming your mind, gradually replacing those scary thoughts with more beneficial ones. Over time, those intrusive thoughts will lose their power, and if they do arise, you'll have the tools to quickly let them go and refocus. An attitude of optimism, trust, and building high self-esteem must be adopted. I can then help you to set and achieve goals so that you can re-engage with life, but with a whole new outlook, where life is more fun and not as serious, allowing you to make connections and feel completely different about your life. And for those of you who decide that you want more from life, the next question is, what else can we change? Through life coaching, I'll guide you in creating a fulfilling life, unlocking your true potential. If you focus on the right things, you really can achieve so much more than you think. So if you tried therapy or medication and you still feel stuck, then perhaps it's time for a different approach. Don't hesitate to get in touch. I'm here to help.